Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 14th going to the 20th of August. So let's have a little look together and see what is going on for you guys. All right, for Aquarius, please. By the way, I'm up for name suggestions for my little lion up there. All right, let's see. For Aquarius, the number 6 is coming up very heavily. And number 6 for me, I feel like numerology came to me as something that I was just gonna see what resonated with me personally rather than looking at things online. What seems to have come to me with the number 6 is kind of like learning a lesson, like you're learning a lesson about something, or you have learned a lesson about some hardships in your life. So I feel like that is good. You do have some wisdom coming through for you guys within this week, which is great. I am already seeing that there's something you've been a bit stressed about, specifically probably the timing of something. When is this going to happen? When am I going to be out of this position, or whatever it may be? Yes, now we have 5 of Cups being your first card. Okay, so you're kind of disappointed with something. You do have number 5s here. So the thing about the number 6 is the one after number 5. So you guys are already in the 5s of changes. 5s for me are necessary changes. Things that kind of happen either outside of our control, or things that we reach this peak in and we're just like, I can't deal with it anymore. So we have to change it. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. You may have had some sort of disagreement with somebody. You may have had a falling out. You may have got some difficult news that stopped you in your tracks almost. And this might be where the never-ending story is coming through with this oracle card, because you're really frustrated. Like, when is something going to happen for me? When is something good going to happen? Or when am I finally going to get a yes? As you can see down here, that is what this person is waiting for. It's almost like this little spinner here is it's actually neither on yes or no, and it's like you're lacking an answer in something, and that's what's making you feel very disappointed. Apologies if you can hear the train. It's always very loud. Yeah, let's see what else is coming through. Let me pick up what the blockage is this week. Knight of Pentacles, one more. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you've been through so much. I think you're just tired. That's what it is. I think you're tired. If you're feeling more emotional, more agitated, I really feel like you're very tired. Like I think it's like not just hormonal. I was picking up on, I had hormonal, but in more of a case of like your blockage is this. 10 of Wands, like you're tired. You've been carrying something with you for a little while. Knight of Pentacles is a slow journey, and I think that's something that's irritating you around this week, okay? But you are connecting a lot more to your intuition, and I do believe you might actually receive some sort of message or insight here that's going to help you understand why things are happening the way that they're happening, or what the path looks like ahead. Some of you might just have an intuition about it, a little gut feeling about it. I'm going to clarify with the other Light Seers tarot deck. So let's see what this disappointment is about. I really do feel like maybe there's something about money as being a bit of a blockage here, your stability in general. Some of you have green eyes that just really popped out to me, or green contacts. Anyway. 10 of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. There is hard work that's kind of inevitable for whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like whether you're trying to build skills, or you're taking one of those journeys that take a little while to establish yourself in. Things are moving at a slow rate, but it's not stagnant. You just have to remember that. Like, you are making progress, you are making movements. It may not be in the timing that you want it to be, and that can suck sometimes. Just remember that you will receive what it is that you're working towards. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is about, okay? It does mean that there's a lot of hard work. You guys have reached some 10 of Swords. There may have been something outside of your life that came to an end. Sorry, not outside your life. Outside of whatever this Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. This feels like work related, or where your work is going into. 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Yeah, the Fool card. Clarify this 5 of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yeah, emotional. I really feel like you're going to be in your emotions at this time. This is the Light Seers. Look how colorful it is. I love it. But you have the Fool coming through the 10 of Swords. So it's like you've kind of reached a dead end. Now you have to take a leap of faith, or you've reached some sort of like end. You've reached an end. The 10 of Swords is exactly what that is. Like whether it's rejection, or whether, you know, something that you really wanted is not happening anymore. The Fool card is kind of saying that we just have to rely on the universe and where it's taking us, and just to take some sort of leap of faith somewhere. What is this leap of faith though, please? Could be something that you're feeling in tune with, by the way. Your reading's a little bit messy, so I'm going to try and zone into it a little bit more. Instead of doing that, let's talk about what this never-ending story is. Where is this frustration coming from? King of Pentacles. Oh, here we go. Now, the King of Pentacles landed on top of the Knight for a reason, right? Because where you're wanting to be is the king position, king, queen, whatever you want. But basically it's that end goal, right? Where you have everything around you, materials, resources, in that very stable position. You don't have to worry anymore. That's where you're aiming towards. The frustration is coming from the fact that you're not there already. So I can understand that. But Knight of Pentacles, don't, what's the word for it? I don't know what the word is for it. I feel like I'm always like this in every reading. I have a lack of, I need to like expand my dictionary, basically, my mental dictionary. But don't knock the fact that you're making movements, all right? Slowly but surely, you are going to be there. You are already there in some sort of timeline. But it's just like you're feeling very frustrated right now, and maybe you might be, just be careful that we're not making decisions based off of our emotions at this time. I feel like this might be very like to do with your materials. It's to do with your home, maybe, for example, or just being in a stable position, you know, feeling secure. And I think you're very tired of feeling like things are always going wrong. Like, when is this going to happen for me? Like, when am I going to be in a stable position where I don't have to worry, don't have to face these disappointments? Where is this disappointment from, please? Three of Wands is something that you're trying to manifest. It's very ambiguous here, but we have Three of Wands here, something that you're wanting, something that you're waiting for. Judgment, all right? Again, something that's going to allow you to release all your worries and stress. And we have the Death card on the bottom of the deck. So you're wanting change, wanting transformation. So what's disappointing you is the fact that you're still waiting. That's what it is. Now, one thing I want to say, don't ruin anything out of spite that something is not in your life just yet, okay? Like, don't ruin your progress. Speak to somebody. Make sure that you release these emotions. Don't go building them up. That's probably why you're in this position now, is because you might have actually held in all these emotions that this volcano is now, you know, coming out of you, which it's okay. Purge it. Understand it. Be nurturing with yourself through the time that you're in. Like, if you're going through these emotions and feeling a lot more sensitive, then that's completely okay. In fact, this might be the thing that helps you tap into this higher power. To be intuitive is to be sensitive. You've got to be able to feel the little nuances that come through as messages. So through this emotional state, I do believe you're going to see something, unlock something. Let me clarify the higher power. It's about the third eye. Ten of Cups. You're seeing into your future here. This is exactly what you're desiring. That happiness, that rainbow, you know, end of struggle. That's your wish fulfillment with the Star card. You really have hope for it. Even if it's to do with your family, to do with just emotions, a very emotional card. So your higher power coming through with that third eye opening, this is what you're able to see. You will have happiness, you will have stability, you will be very safe and secure, specifically emotionally too. There's a lot of happiness there, but there is a bit of like frustration at the fact that it's not here just yet. But just remember, because we have never-ending story, it is inevitable that you're going to find your answer. The advice for you guys with the Tower: let the divine do its thing. The Tower is an advice, is unexpected things may happen. Knight of Swords, this could be a message coming in very quickly. Let's clarify what that is. Ace of Wands. Well, there you go. You are going to get what it is that you want. I feel like you're going to get the okay for something. All right. This is what you're desiring. Your advice is to let the universe intervene. Now, whether that is just the fact you need to let go, all these butterflies around, very Scorpio energy, is kind of very, it's like transformation, kind of similar to the Death card almost, which is also Scorpio energy. So very much, maybe Scorpio season, there might be a very, very big change happening there. But This is kind of letting the universe do its thing. Let them intervene. All right, call on your angels to take control of a situation. Basically, let go of your need to control something and let the universe do its thing. Trust in that. That's where the Fool card comes in. All right, if you're reaching a dead end with the way that you're doing things, then let the universe do it. Rely on the universe to do it. Take that path. Not only will you feel more connected, and you'll see this vision very clear in your mind of where you're going to be going. Knight of Swords, something very quickly happens as soon as you do that, and it's to do with the Ace of Wands. Some sort of passion, some sort of news, announcement, new beginning that's going to get the ball rolling. With the Chariot underneath the deck, it's where determination kicks in. Things start moving very quickly. Then you have the Six of Swords. Six of Wands, which is about success and celebration and gaining some sort of you could gain some like followers, like people who really like what you do, and you can gain some attention at this time. Six of Swords also there, learning the lesson of why things had to happen that way, or why things were happening that way, even if it was the fact, Aquarius, that maybe you were trying a bit too hard to control the situation. So once you let it go and released it, which is what you were desiring, you wanted to let go of troubles, you wanted to release that, you were waiting for the opportunity to do that. And maybe it was a little bit backwards. You have to do that first for it to then, for the universe then to do something. So that's the lesson. And these are the sixes coming up for you. And then you have Strength. Significance around a Leo. Meaning, I feel like some of you could be connecting with a Leo at this time. It feels romantically or friendship-wise, it feels like a very good person around you, okay? Alrighty, let's pull you out a keyword, and then I'm going to get you some random messages from the other oracle decks that we have. The initial C could be significant for you, but let's see. For Aquarius, balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. There's things that you can control, and there's things that the universe can control, and that is balance. All right, let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Okay, we have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards, okay? So just because you're in this state, don't go sacrificing anything. Don't go like throwing your hands up in the air. And there's a saying like, don't cut your nose off to spite your face, whatever that might mean. Basically, don't ruin anything that you've worked really, really hard for, something that you might regret later just because you're feeling very frustrated. This also kind of means don't go dropping your goals that you've been working really hard for just because things are not working out for you. Don't settle for less at this time, okay? Keep consistent. We do have Shark, take care or there'll be a loss of material wealth. I feel like that is just to do with, again, acting out of emotions, or it could be to do with an older woman, okay? Make sure we're being careful with who we trust with our finances. You also have Crown, honor and respect will come to you. And you have Fan, romance, celebration, and party. I think you'll meet somebody in some sort of social event, okay? If you have not already, but either way, you're going to get a lot of respect moving forward and maybe an opportunity that way. All right. Okie dokie. Well, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. If it resonated, let me know down below. Just remember, things are going to get better for you, Aquarius. It'll be very hard in the moment to realize that and recognize that, but that's what I saw. So the card said so. All right. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. All right.